Hello everyone, this is Karmula Said. I would like to explain about secure programming for web application, and also I will give the brief description about secure programming for web application. The main theme of this application is travel booking application. The aim is to provide the user-friendly app to the customer and also provide the payment secure gateway. I will explain about the application. Tourism is travel's place booking site where client can book their occasion objective from number of vacations destination places. The site has two significant functions. They are admin and user. Client will choose one of the vacational locations from the scope of various choices present nearby, and once the spot is chosen, the administrator will contact the client by means of email address. To book the spot client, first we need to get register himself by making a record on site where he should enter every one of the subdetails. When he gets registered, he can log in into account by username and secret phrases. He can enter and he will be ready to book the place. At the point when client books the specific place, it gets saved into the record and the client enters the card details. It can make a payment for the destination for the trip. This is the user login page of the web application. If you are a old user, then you have to enter credentials to log in. No, if you are not a old user, then if you are a new user, then you have to register by yourself by making a record on site. Now I will take you to the registration page. For user registration, customers have to fill all the field which is shown in the screen. For users registration, customers have to fill all fields like username, email, first name, last name, password. For password creating, you have to follow all the rules which is given below. Like it should be the 12 characteristics, and it should be one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, one special character, and it should be a numeric one, and it cannot be a similar to your personal information, and you have to type the password again for the verification. And there is a special feature called reCAPTCHA. If you press that and if you submit, then you will again then after submitting the record you will be saved and he can able to log in with his credentials on login page to enter into the site for booking tickets to travel. Now after logging with credentials, user can able to find the main page where user can able to select the destination places. Now I'm going to log in from these credentials which, which I was created, and from this user end we can able to see all the destination places. We have to select one of this where we have interested to travel. For example, we have selected the London. It shows $800. So so after selecting that destination place, user can find the payment method where user enters all his credit cards or debit cards details to make a payment to confirm the ticket. For example, I will show you. I'm giving the card details. So after giving the card details, just you need for do the payment. After submitting, it clearly shows that the payment has been made successfully. So if you go to profile, then if you have can find out the ticket summary and details of your previous and current. So I will go to you take you to the profile. So here these are the past one which we have booked. So this is the London which I have booked now, current one. So after clicking the London, we can able to see the ticket price and details of everything. So if you the user want to change the password, he can able to change the password by clicking the password option. So after changing everything, if you want to log out from this application, by pressing the logout he can able to log out from app. It clearly shows that you have been successfully logged out. Now I will explain about the admin panel. When it comes to admin panel, admin can access both the user management and destination management. By my credentials, I am going to enter admin panel. Here, this is the admin panel. We can able to see all the destinations like users, and when it comes to admin panel, we can able to access both user management and destination management. In user management, we can able to add the users by clicking here, and we can able to delete the users as well. When it comes to destination management, we can able to add here the destination, and we can also delete the destinations here. If and there is also other option for the admin panel, we can want to change passwords, we can able to change, and we after completion of all these changes, we can able to log out from this page. See, if you have been successfully logged out. Now we are going to discuss about attacks and mitigations. So we know that the attackers can use the weakness of application and perform the man in the middle attack and gain the access of user or sensitive information like booking details, password, etc. And also several attacks are happened such as brute force, gaining users, or admin password SQL injection, cross-site scripting CRF. Now we are going to perform SQL injection in this login page. For example, in user ID we have given admin as user ID, and password or 1 equal to 1. Yeah, it clearly shows that please enter a correct username and password. Note that both fields may be case sensitive. Here there is no chance for SQL injection because we used ORM. ORM is nothing but objective rational mapper. mapper. So it helps to prevent attacks like man in the middle, CSRF, SQL injection. It has capability to prevent attacks. Now I am going to explain about functional requirement. When it comes to functional requirements, admin can access login, and he can able to add or delete the users in the admin panel, and he can also add and delete the categories like destinations, and he can also log out. When it comes to user, he can able to access login page, registration page, password changes, and payment gateway and logout. In the next slide, I would like to explain about non-functional requirements. Non-functional requirements, from the below figure of abuse case, we can use that the attacker can be used the weaknesses of application and perform several attacks such as brute force for gaining the user or admin password, SQL injections, cross-site scripting attack, CSRF. Attackers can do man in the middle attack and can gain access to the user or can gain the access to the sensitive information of the user such as booking details, password, etc. So in the next slide, I'm going to explain about mitigations. We used ORM, objective rational mapper, for to prevention of attacks such as cross-site scripting, SQL injection, brute force attack, and CSRF. Because as I before discussed, it has capable to prevent from these attacks. ORM, objective rational manner. Now I am going to give answers to these questions. Choosing the methodology and technologies for our web application. I choose Python for development due to the familiarity with languages. I choose Regino Web Application Framework since it is the most popular framework in Python and it supports many security features. I choose to deploy the app on Heroku since it is easy to configure and support security features like SSL for the application. In the second question, security measures and implemented in our application. We use security features like Aragon 2 password hashing, password complexity, and security headers, proper authentication, proper authorization, Google reCAPTCHA, cookies, flag set, customs user input validation, Django ORM, and Django templates. In the third question, the secure coding guidelines, standards, and secure design principles. So we used SSDLC. It has six methods like requirements, designs, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. And the last one, testing strategies are implemented with the help of OSAP because it is a non-profit foundation that works to improve the security of software. Security intended to build it is actually present, currently implemented, and used everywhere it's supposed to be. The goal of the application security testing is to provide this evidence. In the next slide, I am going to give conclusion. So in conclusion, the travel app is a web application that simplifies the fastest paced travel booking task with security features. To mitigate those app top 10 vulnerabilities such as CSRF, SQL injection attack, clickjacking attack, and etc. Overall, all these project helps to understand the importance of security in every stage of development of website. Also, it gives me knowledge of various attacks performed on website and techniques to mitigate it. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.